I didn't even record. I got so caught up. I'm recording now. I got so caught up. My bad. We're recording now.
It's all
No
good,
problem.
man.
It's all good.
Do your thing. I'm gonna get some vitamin C in my body again.
Go
Nah, do
ahead,
your thing. Do your
please.
thing.
Get it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in this picture,
Um,
man.
Yeah, that's some deep, deep image, man. That's worth studying based on everything that's happening now. I mean, if you know what's happening now, if you think for yourself and you can see things happening that are not normal, a lot of it is depicted on that image. So I will dig it. I mean, I'm gonna start researching that picture more. Anyone watching, I would suggest you do the same because investigation on your own is what's gonna get you to what you're looking for. You can you know let people feed you like your mom feeding you when you were a baby. If you're a grown-up person, you got to do your own thinking and
that's right. And
dig
feel
out
it.
for yourself so you can find
That's,
out the truth.
that's right. And it resonates. The things will resonate with you. Don't make yourself feel it. Let something just hit you because truth
Mhm.
hits you. And when truth hits you, you can't turn back from it. Like understand this. Truth is so powerful, and people don't really think about how powerful truth is. Truth is nothing but a frequency, but it's so strong that it's able to bury a person instantly. For example, a husband tells his wife that he's always secretly been in love with her sister, and he was hoping that she would die just to have opportunity to be with the sister. And he tells her that on her deathbed. Now, you're thinking, wow, what a horrible thing. And now this woman wants to die. And she feels terrible because of the things that have been said to her. But if you step back and you realize he just said a frequency that made her want to die. Like it's just a frequency that made her want to die. It's a truthful frequency, but it's just a frequency. You can say something to make a person want to die. I mean, I don't want to make it sound so ridiculous and stupid, but literally, you could tell your children, I wish you were never born. You were the biggest mistake of my life. And they want to die. And that was just a frequency. And when you tell the truth, the same thing. You can't unhear the truth. You can't unsee it. You can't unring a bell. And you don't have to force yourself. Truth hits you and it usually hurts. But I found that when you don't acknowledge it, it hurts a whole lot more, like 13 times more. I think that's the calculation. That's probably accurate. Truth hurts 13 times more when you ignore it.
Yeah, it's
So,
called cognitive dissonance, man.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because the truth, the way I see the truth is like a sword,
Okay.
and the truth will penetrate the lie and destroy it. So it hurts because it's destroying the fake reality. The way I see truth is
That's
the
beautiful.
only thing that exists is the truth. So
Yeah.
when you hear the truth, you're listening to reality. Everything
Right.
else is fake. That's why it doesn't fulfill you.
Right.
That's how I
Yeah.
see it. It's like a tuning fork. When you hit that, the
Yes.
frequency, the vibration, you feel it.
You feel it.
That's how
You
truth
feel it.
is. That's how I'm being able to find people, places, and things hidden and astrology and all of that because I listen to the truth.
Yes.
Everyone can do it.
Right. Yeah. And just telling, and people don't realize, like, if you just tell the truth, all the gifts are just going to come. If you just tell the truth, man, that is, and it's crazy. Like I listen to music, and now when I hear a person who music I used to like, it's like, man, I'm disgusted with you. And I like skip to the next song because I'm like, I know you're a filthy animal. You're just a terrible human being. So it's like being around certain frequencies that I know are lying turns me off now. So I understand what you were saying, and man, it is tricky. It's tricky, but we're rewarded for it though. We getting our ass whipped right now, but that's for prosperity. Listen, brother, we got to make sure that this interview is dazzling because we're gonna look back at this interview. We're gonna be like, man, we was crazy. I want us to say something so crazy and ridiculous and brilliant that when we look back at this 20 years from now, after all this collapse, and we just looking back like, I can't believe we ever fell for the lie. You know, I want to make sure that it's like, man, do you remember how crazy we were that night? We were smoking weed on the couch and we said we was going to break the world. We did it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
we're doing it. Yeah, we're doing it, man. And just like you said, like you're saying, Santana, it's a resonation, it's a frequency, and that's why truth, when it hits your heart.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And you cannot
Yes.
deny truth. Like
Cannot.
it's heartfelt. That's when
It
we're like,
is.
okay, you see what I'm saying? Okay, when you know better, you do better, and that's kind of my motto.
Mhm.
So can't escape the truth, and when it hits your
Yeah.
heart, yeah, you either accept it or you stay in denial and ignorance, but it hurts. It
does.
hurts.
And if I could be honest for a second, my brother AJ, you know, I'm looking at my background. I'm looking at my brother here, Raphael's background, and I'm looking at yours. Yours is significantly nicer than ours. Are you trying to outshine us or something, man? Is that your goal to come in and try to have a better background than us? Is that what you do?
I noticed.
No,
I
really
noticed
not.
that too. Say, I
Thank you,
noticed
Raphael.
it.
I'm
I
glad you
know.
noticed that too, Raphael.
I said that. Hey, that man got it going on. Shoot, I got my
Right,
camera
you feel like,
up.
it's like
Let
you
me tell
trying
you
to like
something.
you trying to show us something, right?
Nah, man, look, I'm far, far, far from being a show off, man. Honestly.
You got the nice
I learned,
flowers. You got the
I gotta tell you, man,
ocean.
that looks fantastic. I mean, looks so chic, man. It just looks very comfortable
You
and
make it.
just
Yeah, you making
man,
me
I
want to
wish
go
I
to
was there.
IKEA. I gotta go IKEA now.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta go IKEA.
look, man, I like to be organized. I like to be organized.
What I was saying, it looks amazing, man. And as two men who are very secure in our sexuality, man, very fantastic, man.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just sitting
dope.
back like, man,
It's
I
dope.
gotta,
Yeah.
you know, I wanna,
I gotta
you know,
step my game up.
back.
I gotta step my game up now.
Yeah.
You wait till
Well,
the
you
next
see,
podcast.
yeah, well, thanks, man. Appreciate it. But unfortunately, those paintings back there, they're not mine. They're not mine, dude. They
Well,
look
hey,
nice, but they're not mine.
listen, if you borrowed them for this, man, we appreciate it even that much more. You went out with the Renner Center to dress up your place to impress us, man. We appreciate
Not
it.
Renaissance. Not Renaissance.
Let me tell you something, man, and you can try these yourself. Whatever your house, your room, put it the way you like it, organize it, and then feel the energy. Feel the energy in the room once you have it clean, nice, the way you want to have it, and then you'll see what I mean. It changes everything
Dig it.
versus having chaos and all kinds of stuff all over the place, smelly clothes, whatever, you know, that's chaotic.
Yeah.
Your energy, the way you think reflects, or
Absolutely.
rather the
Yeah.
environment that you have reflects
Man, you
the
are
way
right.
you think.
It is.
You're right.
It is
You're right.
crazy in here. You are exactly
point.
right. Everything,
Yeah, you
everywhere. I
on
got
point.
clothes everywhere. It's chaos. What state are you in, brother? What state are you in?
Tennessee.
You're in Tennessee. Okay. Okay. So how was that? How was that with an accent like that?
With the what?
How was that with an accent like that and the wokeness like that? Tennessee.
He's where you from? He's from Miami.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought you said Tennessee. I thought you said Tennessee.
I'm in Tennessee now.
Oh, you're in Tennessee. Gotcha. You're from Miami. Okay.
I'm from Miami, yeah.
Okay, yeah, me too. Okay. So can you tell me about urine therapy? Because, you know, I like the theory and Raphael and my brother Jay has kind of mentally got me there about the urine therapy, but I'm trying to bring my heart to, you know, put my face down there. And, you know, it's like, you know, I got some questions like, do you put it in a cup? Do you just put your face down and drink it like a water fountain? You know, this questions everyone asks.
All right, let me answer that for you because I understand you completely. The first time I did it, I peed on a cup and I looked at it for 30 minutes before I actually try it. I was like, nah, I can't believe I'm doing this. You see, that's the programming that we received. And it's hard to break it. And you will not know until you actually face something like this. I'm like, how can I be drinking? No, I can't drink my own pee. But then truth resonates, right? It's my own fluids. Our bodies are biochemical computers. So every time there's something wrong with you, the body processed that information. He said, okay, you got this problem, you got that problem, and he sends it out on the pee, on the urine. Urine means Uranus, which means your, in Spanish, oro means gold. Uranus, oro is gold, right? So it's your own minerals, and then you put it back in your body, and you hear your. Matter of fact, let me send something on the chat, so whenever you guys have a chance, you can go check it out. This is an article that talks about urine and the benefits. I had problems in one of my kidneys. I started drinking it, gone, completely gone.
Completely gone. How long? How long did it take?
Couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks.
Okay, so let me ask the question, the scientific question. If you can answer this scientifically, what does it taste like, brother? What do pee taste like, man? Y'all, listen. I don't know if anyone asked that question.
I got an answer for you
Yeah,
too, and I'm not the first one who said this. Okay, so you can go ahead and please do research on this. You ready? You want to know what it tastes like?
Yes.
It tastes like popcorn, just like popcorn.
Hey, Raphael,
Talk to me, because I'm
how
ready.
does your pee taste, Raphael?
So let me share my first experience since we're sharing our experiences. So I got a wine glass. I wanted to be fancy.
Can
Right?
you dig it? That's what I'm talking about. Listen, man, I gotta say,
If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna be fancy.
I was gonna put mine on the rocks. So continue on, brother. Yes,
You
go
feel
ahead,
me?
Raphael.
That's how my mentality works. Like if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go out with a bang and do it right.
That's
just like
that's
him.
the Capricorn, man,
Yeah,
with the fancy stuff.
I'm trying to tell you. I literally, just like you, AJ, I literally peed in the wine glass. I looked at it and it took me about an hour to drink it. I kept coming back. I had to build up my strength
I know.
because I was smelling it. I was looking at it in my mind, like you said, with the programming, the left hemisphere. We're like, okay, there's something wrong. I shouldn't drink it. And it's the total opposite. But when I took that drink and I kept drinking it, the weirdest thing was that it felt warm. And then
Mhm.
towards the end, it was cold. And after I finished drinking, I'm like, this isn't so bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad at all. But now that, because I loop, so what I do is in the morning, that's the best time for you to do. If you're not doing aged urine, the best thing for you to do that I found in researching is called looping, which is the first piss that you do in the morning, whether it's a male or female, that's what you want to drink. Because your body, remember, when it's sleeping, it's in that homeostasis where it's healing itself. So the urine is going to be very powerful. So that first inclination of you going in the bathroom when you wake up in the morning, that's what you want to drink. That's when it's the most powerful for you. So I do that on a constant basis in the morning. So
No.
yeah, I'll throw that in the link. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But it
Read that article.
taste
And
isn't
also,
bad. Like
let me share.
it's not bad at all.
No, not at all. We have been taught to think that we are disgusting. Okay, everything your body disgust, everything that comes out is disgusting. If your pee smells bad, it's because of what you're putting in your body.
So can I drink? So the color. So if my pee's not real clear in the morning, should I still drink it or should I wait till it get clear?
No, you still drink it.
You drink
You
it.
still drink it.
Listen, and I'm not trying to be funny. I think
No, these are questions that need to be answered because, like, okay, so when you're pissed, when your urine is clear, that's just water. That's not urine or urine. It's not even
That's why
urine
it's
is the word.
gold.
It's urine. Yeah, it's urine is the word, which it goes back to Orion's belt. You see what I'm saying? So when people want to do that, see that's that programming. They want their urine to be clear, and then they think that it's clean. You see that? That's not. It's the total opposite. You want that to be solid. You want that to have color, and you'll see if I'll show you mine. Age urine, as it continues to age, it crystallizes, and that's what's helping the body. Those crystals, those minerals, trace minerals.
So do you
cell
eat the
salts.
crystals? Do you eat the crystals when you age it, after you age it?
I just sip on it. You just want it to keep crystallizing because what ends up happening is that going back into Hermetics, going back to the old Neoplatonists, when they used to do urine therapy, because they all did this, they understood this alchemical process. Their urine used to crystallize to the point where they can make gold out of it. They're making gold out of crystalline urine. That's how
Hmm.
gold was first created. Yeah, it's pretty interesting how chemical product, because this is all scientific product. It's all alchemy.
Hmm.
It's the changing of energy, the changing of a structure from this being water into solid. You see
Guess
what I mean?
what?
Yeah.
Basquiat got it on all of his paintings. Alchemy. I gotta look into the alchemy. Man, if alchemy is Basquiat trying to get, I gotta look and see, because you know what? I wonder if that yellow that he's using, piss yellow.
For his
Let me check
color.
it out. Yeah,
And just like
because he's
AJ, he had issues with, what was it? You said your kidney?
Kidney, yeah.
My testimony is my hair.
Man, it does help. And let me tell you, not only that, check this out. If you got athlete's
So-
foot,
Mhm.
you pee on your feet. And you can ask old people, they used to do this. You pee on your feet and you let it dry, let it for 20, 30 minutes, and then you just wash it off. And it'll heal it. It has healing properties. You put it on your skin, it makes it smooth. I know it sounds crazy.
Well, I know, and I know that there's some tribes get that. I know it's a particular tribe that lets the cow piss on them
Yeah.
in Africa, and they never, of course, they made it seem like they were taking a bath from the piss, which I said that didn't make sense because it was going to smell like piss. But you saying they had properties, now that makes sense.
It's
It
all about
heals-
it's
it
all it's
heals
all
you.
about healing. There's people that I know that literally have a bag. You can buy a bag where you put it in your tub and they have it filled with urine, and they'll literally just go in there like they're taking a bath, because you got to remember it's the same process as if you're a baby being born in your mother's womb.
Right. So you sleep in it, you take a bath in some piss.
Man, you healing everything in your body. Healing everything.
So understand that this is very intriguing, and the comedian in me is just saying, "Wow, what if this is an elaborate joke that Ariel's and set up for y'all smart ass niggas to try to convince me to take a bath in some piss?" So
See, that's
so-
your
so-
Scorpio. That's your Scorpio, man. Scorpio energy.
Yeah.
You're being skeptical, right? And you're like,
I believe you.
you're
No,
watching. You're
man,
like,
said-
I gotta
she's a-
make
she's a
sure before I
prankster.
do it, And that's okay. You have to ask
I'm gonna
questions.
know. I'm gonna do it. No, listen, I'm gonna do it. Like, no, listen, we, I appreciate that. I listen. You guys are talking about a taboo, and it's related. What it is a taboo, and they see even if you're dying, and no matter what, if you're out to sea, and you're ready to die, under no circumstances to drink your urine, which makes me say the system has pushed that. So I believe that everything they say is a lie.
It
So
is.
so that right there is my breaking. So you guys are literally just talking about a taboo and you're sharing it, and people going to laugh at you, and I'm going to laugh at you just because I want to laugh at you. It's funny,
Yeah.
but I'm going to do it with you. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going
Listen,
to do it tomorrow.
the first time I heard this, I was laughing at the person who was talking about it,
Right.
right? And then
Right.
because I was telling New Rich, man, I like to do experiments. It's
Me
the
too.
only
Yeah,
way
that's
to
it.
find out. You got to
Absolutely.
do it yourself. And I said, okay, I'm gonna try it. 30 minutes holding it and looking at it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Smelling it. And I'm like, I gotta try it out. What's gonna happen? Am I gonna die? No, I don't think so. So I had a little bit and I'm like, damn, this tastes like popcorn. This is crazy. And then I just drank it, and then every day a little bit and a little bit. Here's something else. You want to clean your body, your intestines, drink your urine. Everything that gets stuck in there that hasn't come out for a while, you'll see how it's gonna come out. Listen, I didn't want to say this, but I'll say it in the best possible way,
Say it.
so nobody gets disgusted. The first time I did it, I had to go to the bathroom because I felt that shit coming. I'm like, damn. I was
Wow.
there. I had to flush 3 or 4 times in one sitting. I'm like, where's all this coming from?
Wow.
Urine cleanses your body.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so to break it down even more from what AJ's doing, because we like to be scientific and deep down into like the biology and the chemistry of the body. Everybody inside their large intestine has at least a centimeter thick of what's called mucoid plaque. And basically, that's why a lot of people, when they transition to a healthy lifestyle, they don't see any benefits, because your large intestines from all these years has a cement wall of about a centimeter thick, that you can have the best protocols in the world, but your large intestine isn't absorbing it because you have the cemented mucoid plaque that is covering the whole inside lining of your large intestines. And that's what urine does. Urine breaks that down. There's other things that you can take as well, but you
Right.
have to get that mucoid plaque out of your system. And then anything healthy that you're intaking in your system, you're going to feel the nutrients and you're going to feel the effect. That's why people are like, I can't lose weight, or I've done this, I've tried this keto, or whatever the hell they're doing. They have a cement lining inside of their large intestines that doesn't allow the body to absorb nutrients. And
Mm.
urine is a perfect way to eliminate that mucoid plaque. Look, teeth, white, swish it around, you swish it around your mouth for a little bit.
I was
Teeth are
about to
white.
say that. I was
Yeah,
about to
teeth
say
are
that.
white. I also use fulvic acid. I don't even use toothpaste. I use fulvic acid to brush my teeth. Hair, skin, no wrinkles. Like, and it's not that I'm trying to boast, but these are the effects of what urine therapy does. It's the regenerative property that's going to keep you. It's the fountain of youth. It's the elixir. That's really what it is.
It is.
Amazing.
It sounds crazy, brother, but listen, there's only one way to find out. You
Just
have
do
to
it.
do it. Listen, I understand your energy because I like to watch people, right? I've seen a couple of your videos. I know you have a Gemini moon. Okay. I'm a Gemini.
Okay.
So I see the energy, man. Joking around that I do that shit all the time too.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Absolutely.
part of my energy. So don't worry, I understand you. Be
We're
skeptical. You
good.
have to
We're
be.
good. No,
But
I'm 100% convinced, and us making light of it, and I'm going to be the guinea pig, and I don't mind, and because I don't mind being a guinea pig, I'll ask the crazy questions,
yeah, of course.
and it's like,
Absolutely.
and like, and people want to, and like, I think they want to know, like, tell me what it tastes like, and that kind of stuff, and I don't think I don't think I hear anybody even asking people, what does it taste like, and do you drink it cold, and can you put in the refrigerator, or can you add anything to it? I mean, because honestly, if could I add honey to it? I mean, I don't know if it's a crazy question, but
You don't have
Yeah,
to. Trust me, you don't
bro,
have to put
you
anything.
don't have to do that. Look, people said it tastes like coconuts. I've heard people say that it tastes like coconuts. Like, it just has such a distinct flavor, and it's not what you think, what your mind is processing as being nasty.
gotcha.
Hmm.
Okay, well, check it out.
Let me put it to you this way, Santana. What is the oldest tradition that people have done where when you get a snake bite,
Mhm.
what do they tell you to do when you get a snake bite?
We're trying to suck it out, right?
No, they tell you to piss on your snake bite.
Piss on it, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I don't know. I'm not. I know I know the jellyfish. I know you piss on the jellyfish. For
Same thing.
jellyfish.
Same
Yeah.
same concept. It's poison. Urine takes out the poison. That's why they tell people piss when you get attacked by a jellyfish or you get bit by a snake.
Yo, let me throw
Hey,
this
that-
out there real quick.
Perfect logic. Perfect logic.
If everybody starts to drink their own piss, hospitals will go out of business.
Hey, listen.
Just like that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Just like that.
Or if everybody look at the number 13, they're going to find the formation of the hospital corresponds to a mass murder 13 years prior. So we can do it. We can do it simultaneously. We can drink piss and let everybody know that the hospitals need to have continuous murder to be in business.
You know, there's one thing that I like, Santos, right?
Yeah. I smoked weed with Santos. We hung out and had dinner and everything.
I like that guy. Like, he has a lot of years of research. He brings a lot of truth. And one of the things that I learned from that guy, I mean, it's in the Bible too. In the last times that we're living right now, the wicked will rule and they will be looked at as heroes. And then the people, the heroes who are trying to bring the truth and leave the right path, are going to be looked at as lunatics, put in prison, hospitals, looked at as crazy. Like, if I go outside and I tell, hey, yo, you want to heal yourself, drink some pee, they're going to look at me as a crazy guy. Hey, you crazy. Why are you going to drink your pee? That's called lack of knowledge of self. You see? So we all crazy here, right? In this.
Yeah, it's
in a good way.
fantastic. You better be. If you're sane in this society, something's wrong with you. If you're accepting what you're saying and you call that sanity, you can have it.
Right.
Because I am not accepting any of this nonsense. And it's that's false prophecy. It said in the end that the whole world was going to be ruled by wicked, weak men. But at the end, but then and God was going to be gone, but then God was going to come back. And shed the light and remove these ridiculous idiots. So like we're right around the corner from this event, you know.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, let me put it
A
to you
lot.
this
Hell yeah.
way. I want to keep talking about this. Let me put it to you this way. Think about this perspective. People who live in the desert, they don't have water. Like that's a misconception. How do you think they survive?
That's a good point.
They drink their urine.
Good point.
They just don't say it. These people know these practices. That's what keeps them alive. And a foolish man who doesn't drink their piss while they're in the desert, what's going to happen? He's going to die. These are old practices, old traditions that have been erased, like you said, or made look crazy upon now in this society because they know the power that's in urine. They know it's the most healing liquid
listen.
plasma on this planet.
No, they all the things that were are beneficial that do real good things. You know, they outlawed and poisoned. I mean, like we were talking earlier. There's a particular chemical in the chemical known as Roundup. There's a doctor by the name of Dr. Totada Shanta. He was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize on 3 separate occasions. This particular chemical that's located inside of Roundup fertilizer kills cancer cells. And he was using this to treat his patients. And because it wasn't approved, they took his license. And what they did is now the reason why they're going after Roundup is not after, it doesn't have anything to do with the fertilizer. It has everything to do with the particular chemical in the fertilizer so they can get rid of the chemical.
That's
They did the
crazy.
same thing with
That's crazy.
the gum spirits. Spirits used to have gum spirits in everybody's house every year. They would do deworming, where they would get 1 tablespoon of the gum spirits from the tree and a tablespoon of sugar and give it to the child every year for deworming. But then they now calling turpentine
Turpentine,
poisonous
yeah.
because if you drink too much of it, it poisons you. But if you drink too much of anything, it poisons you. So all the things that are good for humanity, they find a way to turn it something bad. The same way the poisonous symbol, the actual symbol for poison that you're looking at is actually Michelangelo's picture, the Torment of St. Anthony. If you look at the picture called the Torment of St. Anthony, what you're actually looking at is the hazardous symbol. They took the most powerful saint, Jesus' most powerful warrior, who is St. Anthony, and they took his image that Michelangelo drew and turned it into your hazardous symbol. So whenever you look at a hazardous symbol, you're actually looking at St. Anthony. If you want to pull it up, I can show it to you. It's fantastic.
Yeah, so what do you what do I need to pull up?
The Torment of St. Anthony.
The torment. All right.
I think I saw what you're talking about. That had the same symbol.
Yeah, that's where they get it from. They turned our heroes into villains. You know, they turned our heroes into villains, and this is where we get it from. This is the symbol. This is the anti-Vitruvian man. He's the one who puts Vitruvian man. He essentially eliminates the Vitruvian man. And what's so funny is the Vitruvian man's name is Marcus Vitruvius Polio, and my best friend from childhood name is Marcus, and he betrayed me. He never was my friend. How crazy is that, right? His name is Marcus, and Vitruvius' name is Marcus, and his enemy is Anthony. How crazy is that? Like he was never my friend.
That's wild. I'm trying to find a good picture. My bad, y'all.
Take your time. Take your time. You've seen it a million times. It's a man standing in the middle of it, and he's floating. It's a whole bunch of circles around.
Yeah, I just wanted to have like a blown up picture so everybody can see
Gotcha.
what you're describing.
What are you using? The new using Windows or Mac?
I got
If you-
Windows.
If you
Try
go to
hitting hit Control and the plus sign once you on the picture, and that might help you to zoom in into it. The whole Control and then start hitting the plus sign.
Oh, there it is. Good. Appreciate you, Papa. Appreciate you.
yeah, see, I don't know nothing.
Me
And
either.
the crazy part, you
I
understand?
just know how to hit record.
That's why it's so offensive to people, because they're like, why do you know stuff and you don't know how to do nothing? Because of God. Ha ha ha. God likes me better than you.
Look, before you get into this, I wanted to piggyback a little bit what you're saying about the turpentine. I know an organization and some doctors who are actually curing kids of autism through turpentine, what they'll do is they'll take a sugar cube
Mhm.
and right amount doses of turpentine. They'll let them eat the sugar cube because that's what the parasites attach themselves to, and then they chase it with the turpentine, and they're curing autism with this practice.
Uh,
Just like you said, they shame it.
Listen,
what I
it's
mean?
so much going on. The thing about it, people got to realize
Powerful.
is everybody, the mechanism that's been used to enslave all of humanity since this thing. People keep talking about Kemet in Egypt. They don't realize that's the beginning of a system. That's where you get Tahuti from. That's where you get your doctors from. So understand that we don't have to be sick. We don't have to die. They convince us of dying. They convince us that we're sick, and we don't have to be. Like literally, they keep us in these mental conditioning, and they mentally keep putting us in boxes. Like they make sure that our doors are squares, our beds are squares. You get a box of cereal, a carton of cereal, a cereal box. And at the end of the day, they condition you. Your windows are squares. Why just squares? Because they condition you to die. It's just a big conditioning they're trying to do because you do not have to die. And of course, you gentlemen are figuring that out, and we're unlocking these things together because we are the true scientists. We are experiencing the way this is called something in fact in the scientific way is to be able to have something repeatable. And you gentlemen have something repeatable, as do I. So we are the true scientists. Fuck them. Can you dig it?
Yeah, we're the true
Oh, yeah.
alchemists. We're the true alchemists here.
Yeah, man.
Damn right.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so listen, no, when you understand that when I'm talking to y'all, I'm not talking, my cockiness ain't because I know shit. My cockiness is like, man, we know some shit to collectively that I dare anybody to say something to me because I don't know what y'all going to chop up.
And you
niggas
kind of
from
you're you're
I know
breaking.
I know. I'll just shut up and let you eat them, kick it. So
No.
know,
You broke
that's
up
just
there
how
at the end. We got a minute left. We'll come back and do one more round. But yeah, you kind of broke up, so we'll pick back up on what you were saying there.
Perfect. Well, I'll wait for the next one. I'll go pull the next one up.
Yeah, and then I got the painting here, so you can break that down for us a little bit.
Perfect.
Yeah, I want to mention something about the Bucks too. If we got some time, no, we'll do it on the next one.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I already know where you're going.
Nigga, see, I don't even